I'm becoming a paid content creator within 10 months, and now there's only 9 months left. The reason for my timeline is that I just became a mom, and that is when my maternity leave ends in 9 months. So my daughter just gave me a whole new motivation to reach my goals. I'm on this path to financial freedom, which is my ultimate goal in some way or another, and I love to create. I've also worked with content as my day-to-day job for 5 or 6 years now, and now I'm going to try to make it on my own so that I don't have to go back to work full time. In part 1 of this series, I rebranded my social media. I have found my aesthetic. And in this video, I'm taking you with me as I try to find my content pillars so that I never run out of content. I think those are really important to have. So let's go. I think I sort of have content pillars already, but I don't have them in a system. Like I have different topics that I think kind of fit together. But if I'm going to be a paid content creator and if I'm going to be successful and not run out of content, I need a good system. So I need to like put these pillars clearly in front of me to also remind myself that I have these different topics and that I can play around with all of them. So my main theme of all of my channels and platforms are that I'm on this journey towards financial freedom, and that is my ultimate goal in life. And the reason that that is my dream is because I have this long bucket list that I want time and money to be able to complete. And that is why I'm called Long Bucket List across all my channels, because that is the main reason behind the journey. So therefore, I'm creating personal finance content. I post about what I do to save money, and I also post about what I do to earn some extra money, experience with different side hustles. And then within that saving money category, I'm trying to live more minimalistic. So that's where the topic minimalism comes in. And I'm also passionate about minimalism because of the climate change and everything, and the state of our world and earth, and to be more sustainable. I care about being more sustainable. And then we have another topic, sustainability. And within that, again, we have bought this house that we are renovating. We are building a rental unit that we are going to obviously rent out and earn money from, like a side hustle. And then we have chosen to do most of our renovations ourselves to save money. So there we have another topic, right, of renovations and do-it-yourself kind of project. But they do all kind of fit together, right? And then we have this journey of becoming a content creator, maybe some kind of entrepreneur, like starting for myself, starting my own business. And I want that because I want more time, right? I want more freedom. And that dream and goal has only intensified after she was born, because now I have a kid, and of course I want to spend all my time with her. Like I don't even want her, like I can cry thinking about leaving her in kindergarten. I don't want her to be the first one that is delivered and the last one getting picked up. I don't want her to spend 8 hours with other people. Like that is way more than I get with her in the weekdays if I work full time. That's so crazy to think about. So crazy. Like other people seeing my daughter more than me. No, I don't like that. I don't like that. And then we have the reason behind it all, the bucket list. And within that we have especially the topic of travel, which I love to do, and I've also shared a lot on my channel, and it seems to be, I think, more of my popular content is my travel vlogs, which I love to make as well. So I have to fit that in there. So it's hard to combine all of these and keep people engaged in like every single topic. They don't have to love every single topic, but they, of course, it's important that they don't want to unfollow when a video of another topic comes up in their feed. So I'm not going to pretend that it's the same day or even the next day. Is it the same week? Honestly, I don't know. But that's just the way it is. This is real life for me. I'm actually like, I'm not... Oh, hey girl! This journey is real. I'm really trying to change my life and make it, but I do have a regular life, so I'm just trying my best, guys. But I have found my content pillars and I'm going to share them with you. So I made 4 pillars, and under each I have some themes or topics kind of that I can talk a lot about and have different ideas under. And I think that way I will never run out of content because you can always repeat yourself. I think I'm way too bad at repeating myself because you think that every follower sees everything, but they don't. And if it's been many months, you can probably just repost the exact same video because people have forgotten. And I'm saying that out loud because I really need to think that way myself. Because if you do not, if you make it that hard for yourself, I think it's much more easier to burn out and get really sick of doing what you're supposed to love. So the first one is obviously personal finance. And within personal finance, there are obviously a million topics, but I will write down what is relevant for me. And this is how it looks right now. I'm not sure if I'm visually done with it, but that's off topic. I have some repetitive posts because I think that makes me recognizable for my followers that I already have. Of course, you're always hunting more followers, but you need to make some posts for those who already follow you, and they might follow you just for that monthly recap to just be inspired. So, and this is in Notion, by the way, which I really recommend using. It's free. The free alternative is great, and I have my entire life in my Notion, and it's just amazing for organizing every bit of my life and have it in one place. And within each toggle, I can write different ideas. And if you need some inspiration for ideas under each topic, you can always Google, for example, frequently asked questions about debt. And then those will come up and you'll probably find something to talk about. Under Save Money, I wrote a recent idea of mine, which was to buy Christmas presents through bonus websites, because people tend to forget that you can get bonus points just by clicking a link through a website. So I will make a video about that and remind people that they can do that. And within Mom Life and Baby, which is my whole life right now, I can make content about how much does a week in maternity cost, for example, or fun things to do with your baby that doesn't cost a lot. The pillar number 2 I've called Home and Lifestyle, and within that is everything: renovation, building, making a rental unit, minimalism, thrifting, decluttering, everything like that. That is minimalism. Did I mention that? Those are probably the 5 main topics that I want to talk about within that. Right now I didn't come up with what I can have as a monthly repetitive post within that content pillar, but I will have one. And I think it definitely will be when we're starting on the rental units. That will be a monthly update video at least once a month. Content pillar number 3 you are watching right now: becoming a paid content creator. That name will obviously have to change when I become a paid content creator. Then I will maybe just call it content creation. I thought about just calling it content creation, but I just thought that I will manifest where I can. Here I can also post a monthly recap with a follower count and what I posted that did well, for example. And then I have my UGC business, which is on pause right now, but I will pick it up again when I'm done with maternity leave, because I can't make money on maternity leave in Norway. Not right now, at least. I need to talk to the government something to see how I can make that work, because I get paid by the government right now to be at home with my baby, and then you can't make money, then you lose that support. So I need to figure that out. Anyways, off topic. UGC I know a lot about now, so I can post a lot about that. And I think that is a popular topic because people want it as a side hustle. And yeah, even though my name is Long Bucket List Online, that is actually a topic that I post the least about because I need to have money to complete my bucket list and travel a lot. So I do my best, but it's not a regular thing yet. I hope it will be. We want to travel a lot as a family, and I, of course, want to complete my bucket list. Maybe I should become a little bit better at showing my bucket list and when I complete things off my bucket list. I just think travel is the most popular category within my bucket list, so that is obviously content that does well. But I can be, this is where I can be a little bit personal maybe and show other interests and things. And since it's not that often, I actually think I should show that a lot more. But do you see my point here with content pillars? All of these content pillars are different themes and topics, but they all go together. So it's cohesive. My channel and my accounts will be cohesive almost regardless of what I post within these. Personal finance, of course, is about money. Home and lifestyle can also be about money. You save money by buying secondhand, for example. Becoming a paid content creator is obviously an income stream that is relevant to my personal finance. And as I mentioned, travel and completing my bucket list also costs money and is therefore relevant to my personal finance. So they all kind of go together, and if I do this, like if I get control of my personal finance, if I get control over my home and lifestyle, if I make good systems for myself, and if I declutter and all of that, and if I become a paid content creator, I have reached my dream, which is to become financially free or just live a free life. And this is how I think I will stay consistent. I will always have things to post about. At the same time, when I do this, I am slowly working towards my dream, and that is very inspiring and fun as well. And with that combination, I hope to never burn out. Now, I would love to hear your strategy of how to become a content creator. I would also love to know if you have any struggles, because I have a ton, and I think there are so many online that only post about the successes, and it's hard to fail, especially when you haven't reached your goal yet. And I think we are a lot of people in this boat together that are trying and working hard to change our life and becoming something that we really want. And it's nice to be in those trenches together with someone. So speak up if you want to. I would love that. The next video will be about planning content. So if that is also something you would like to see, please subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you in the next video.